Hey everyone, it's Ryan Izquierdo from Seibertron.com, and today I've got a new Transformers toy that I would like to share with all of you. Thanks to our friends over at Kids Logic, we've got a new Mech Nations super deformed action figure that they've sent us. This time around we've got the Age of Extinction Grimlock with a little Optimus Prime rider that comes with him. As I said, this box is big, and just to give you an idea of just how big it is, check him out with the previous Mech Nations Devastator, as well as the Kids Nations 5-pack with Megatron and some additional Autobots. He is a good size package here. Alright, it's a good size package here. Alright. Okay, so there's Devastator again. Megatron 5-pack. And you can't see Grimlock anymore, but there he is. Alright, just a few other things about the package. It's got a flip lid with a couple magnets here, which you can see. Inside you can see Grimlock and Optimus, who also comes with a shield and sword accessory. Let's turn the package around. On the back side, it shows off some of the features of the toy. Over here it's telling you about the jaw features a open and close action. The mini Optimus Prime figure comes with a sword and shield. The Grimlock's eyes light up. The toy itself has got a rusty metal-like texture with Seibertronian tribal markings. Again, I'd love to know what the Seibertronian says. Also comes with a broken road stand base. We'll check that out and see how that works. Also looks like it's got a stand, kind of like on those flight stands that you see for the action figures, that holds him up. So I'm curious to see if we need that or if he can be posed without that. And then of course there's a movable tail. Again, one of the nice things that Kids Nation does is they acknowledge the people who have worked on this product. The photographer, package designer, the painting controller, sculptor, etc. So that's kind of something we don't see on a lot of Transformer toys. It's cool that they give some shout outs to those that have worked on this. Alright, so we're gonna take this bad boy out of the package. Alright, here's Grimlock and Optimus Prime outside of the package. You've got the piece of road there. Optimus is holding his shield and sword, and Grimlock is pretty impressive looking. In addition, they've got a nice set of, I wouldn't say necessarily instructions, it kind of replicates more or less what was on the back of the package. Just kind of walks you through, showing you how posable Grimlock is, as well as how to replace the batteries for the LED light up glowing eyes, and how to attach the mini Optimus Prime figure, which apparently there's a magnet on the bottom side, or on the bottom of Optimus Prime's butt, that attaches to the top of Grimlock. And it says here, place Optimus Prime on where the magnet is. The Broken Road stand base comes with the, let's see, what do they call that? They refer to it as a jointed arm. So, jointed arm it is. So it shows you how to attach it. There's like a little grate that covers up the road that you peel back to reveal the hole where the jointed arm attaches. So that's that. Again, they show off their the staff that worked on this, and there's all your legal mumbo jumbo. So a few things that I was really surprised just from the moment that I brought Grimlock outside of the package was just how many pieces are moving. I don't think the back of the package, the back of the package mentions all the various joints, how many points of articulation he has, but it's you know, just here, like while I'm moving the finger, you know, the fingers are on a swivel joint there. And I shouldn't say fingers, the claws rather. They move up and down. There's lots of stuff going on here. You got Grimlock with his big jaws opening up there. Let's take out the little tab here, and And there's Grimlock's eyes lit up that look very, kind of much like how he did in the movie. So, pretty cool. Everything seems to be made of like a soft rubber. You can see here it moves, but still kind of sharp. Wouldn't want to have that connect with my eye. His tail's very flexible. Again, made of the soft rubber, but again sharp. So I'm kind of surprised that it's, I'm so used to seeing on specifically on Hasbro related products where they will, they'll snip off the end to make it so it's not quite so sharp. But a item that's geared toward collectors, a $200 price point. Maybe they feel that they don't need to do that. Yeah, the teeth are all made of the softer rubber, but nothing feels flimsy. It feels very nice. Looks awesome. I wish this thing transformed. The skin is I got a rough texture to it. Let's see if we can focus on that. And there's joints inside, which you can see right in here. Just the level of detailing is phenomenal, and the paint job also makes it look great. Yeah, look at this. The panel even moves here. I'm not sure if that's just wow, all these little panels move. Not sure if that's to get special poses out of his legs, so that there's a little more clearance, or if it's for you to be able to, whoops, take off the panel, which kind of glad it came off. It is just on a little ball joint. So that's kind of cool. It gives you a little extra room. There's a knee joint here, complete with the toy transforming sound that we're very accustomed to. An ankle joint that pivots and doesn't, even move side to side. Well, you fans that love the ankle tilts, there you go. It seems to be limited in the left to right motion, but I guess that's fine. You don't really need the foot to go backwards, I guess, but that's good enough. The underside of them, more detailing that we're accustomed to seeing on Age of Extinction Grimlock. There's Hasbro's copyright stamp right there. And then, yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, it's kind of cool. Here you can see kind of the black wire that runs through the tail that all the pieces are connected to. So I was happy to see that if you pose him properly, Grimlock will stand on his own. Let's see how far we can get him before he tips over. I mean, that's all I need him to do. That looks fantastic. Oops. So here's the small Optimus figure. Let's get him in focus. His legs are just on a small ball joint, as you can see here. There's the little magnet on the bottom side of him. He's also made of the flexible plastic. As you can see, his ear's a little bent there, but not a big deal. You just run some hot water under, or over it, and then some cold water, and it'll be just like new. Shoulder pads. Sword is obviously removable, as you saw in the package. Alright, so again, the shield connects to this peg right here. And he's got a little bit of motion thanks to the ball joints. Not quite as much as I had hoped. I thought this would have been great if they had maybe improved upon the small Kids Nations figures and maybe made them a little more like an action figure. That would be awesome. Like I don't think, yeah. Yeah, the arm is not, it's just on a little ball joint, so you don't want to do that. As you say, I put some stress on the ball joint, and it's I got a stress mark now. But I wonder if they had planned that at some point, because it looks like they have a joint here that is just not part of the mold itself, and yeah. So anyways, you got Optimus' smokestacks here. I mean, it's Age of Extinction Optimus, so you know, whatever you see there, there's no light up feature on him, but he does ride on Grimlock, so let's find out where that is. So it says right there is where the, yep, right there, and see where he connects. See, I'm having a few issues with the ball joints on the small Optimus. Everything keeps falling off of him. Alright, there we go. Now let's see if we can get the legs in a little better pose than like they are. You know what? I'm just going to mess with the feet. Those are also on a little ball joint. Yeah, that looks good. There we go. Now, Optimus is riding around on Grimlock. And we can replicate our favorite scene from Age of Extinction. Very cool looking set from our friends at Kids Logic. Here's the stand. I was kind of expecting the stand to make some noises. It doesn't. I thought, you know, maybe similar to the 28th anniversary Masterpiece Optimus Prime figure that came with the base. Thought maybe the base would have like the push button Autobot there. Yeah. So no roar, huh? So no roar. I think that's the only thing that I'm kind of bummed about. Is I think it would be awesome if he roared. Maybe it'd be triggered by when the mouth opens. Doesn't happen, but I'll use my imagination. So other than that, I think this is a pretty cool toy if you're into the super deformed look. Grimlock himself is not very super deformed looking. I mean, I guess he is, but it's kind of a fictional representation of a dinosaur. So I'm going to pull out some other versions of Grimlock here, and we'll do a few size comparisons, and we'll go from there. Okay, here is the Mecha Nations Age of Extinction Grimlock from Kids Logic, alongside several other different versions of Age of Extinction Grimlock. I've got the Leader class version on the left, and the Voyager class size version on the right, followed by the Stomp and Chomp giant, overpriced $80 one-step changer Grimlock behind him. This guy's still pretty large compared to everything else. Yeah, I think the best comparison is probably going to be to the Leader class toy. Get everyone untangled here. It's funny seeing the movie excuse me, the Mecha Nations Grimlock alongside the official, well, I mean they're all official products, but the actual mainline Generations products geared toward collectors, and yet I really see just how different the toys that we got from Hasbro actually are to the Mecha Nations version, which is actually a little more screen accurate. And maybe you just can't actually pull that off with a transforming toy versus a, you know, opposable figure of, you know, translating it from the on-screen version. But I mean, that's the guy that was in the movie. This is probably more of what I would like to have seen in the movie as far as what Hasbro came out with, but you know, Mecha Nations version is definitely more along the lines of how he looked in the show, so, or the movie. So there he is. That's just to give you a little size comparison. And as always, check out Seibertron.com for the latest Transformers news regarding images, toys, cartoons, comics, video games, movie news, whatever you can think of. And we'll continue to periodically bring you more video reviews like this. Thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something new about the Mecha Nations Age of Extinction Grimlock from Kids Logic.